0, 1. Let's get started.
Hello you guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, then welcome. My name is Olivia and I am a beginner licensed nail tech. Yes, I do still consider myself a beginner, and I will do so until I feel like I'm not a beginner anymore. Okay, so in this video I'm going to be working on, well, recreating a sunset dolphin palm tree nail design that I seen on Pinterest, and I will put the picture on the screen for you guys. Right now I'm just going in and prepping my silicones hand natural nails, I guess you could call it. This is what I like to do. I know some people may be wondering how I prep my hand, and well, pretty much the part that I didn't show is me sticking the tips in the hand, and I'm just using like long oval nail tips, full cover nail tips, and I just push them up there. So these straight extra long nail tips I got from Amazon, and I had been looking for some. I do have some already. I had them for a couple of years, and I got them from Dynamic Nail Supply. However, I do not like the well part of the tips, so I haven't used them often. They're really weird to me. You have to have a specific nail bed to be able to use those tips. So I finally got some more, and I really love them. They're probably going to be my go-to for most of my designs that I do on my clients, and yeah, right now I'm just prepping the nail, like blending it together. I'm really debating if I want to continue blending the nail because, I mean, I'm just going to take them out. It's not like the nail can pop off the mannequin hand. It's not going to be walking around hitting its nails on anything. So it's kind of pointless. But I guess just for the muscle memory, I guess you go ahead and do it so you don't forget to do it on a client, which I don't feel like I would. But anyway, I'm rambling at this point. It's super early, you guys. It's super early, so I'm doing this voiceover while I have a ton of energy. And also, I just ordered me some new crystals from Sky Beats online, and I'm super excited about them coming. They'll be here around like 10 because my mailman comes like super early. So yeah, I'm excited about that. I'll probably record it, but I don't know if I'll put it out because I've recorded one before of me opening my beads, and I never put it out. But so of course I'm using my DNT acrylic powder and monomer. I told you guys this was going to be my go-to, and it is. I probably won't keep using it on my mannequin hand because I have so much Dynamic Nail Supply acrylic that I really do not want to go to waste. So I probably will continue to use that on my mannequin hand and save the good stuff for my clients. Okay? Can't be wasteful, you know? Can't be wasteful. And yes, I am aware that I left a dent in this nail. I recorded this video probably like 2 days ago, and my application sucked. Like, I wasn't feeling great. And my application took a hit for it as well. Even though my application isn't perfect, if I am feeling fine, it's definitely not great when I don't feel great. And that's another reason why I continue to upload my videos, because my application be looking crazy sometimes. Like, the end result is usually pretty decent, but the application does not always go smoothly. I'm not gonna get up here and fake the funk with you guys. Like, everything is perfect with my acrylic application when it's not. Like, I still have those days where I look at the nails and I'm like, what the heck did I do? Of course, it's not nowhere near as bad as it used to be, but it definitely needs more improvement. And I'm constantly practicing, so I have no worries. I have quite a few more subscribers than I had before. And first of all, let me tell you guys, welcome and thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I appreciate you guys the most. Okay. But anyways, I like to show you guys that the acrylic journey is not always perfect. Okay, I know a lot of people get on here and they have the perfect application, and you're intimidated by it, and you're like, oh my god, I can't do my acrylic like that. Mine doesn't come out like that. If you feel that way, excuse me, it is perfectly normal. I felt the exact same way. I'm like, why is mine not coming out perfect? Not thinking about the fact that people have been doing nails for years, and I'm only like 8, 9, 10 months in. Okay, so you can't look at other people and judge your work when you don't even have the same amount of experience. And that's another thing that I learned about acrylic nails. Some things, like, yes, it can be taught, but it's not gonna click right away until you experience it and it works out perfectly. I don't know how to explain it. Like, okay, say for instance, you're working on your cuticle work, and you've seen dozens of nail techs saying, oh, you just put the acrylic right here and you push, and then it goes up to the cuticle and it all comes out perfect. You are not going to go and sit down and just perfectly get it. What's going to happen is you're going to be doing nails one day, you're going to remember what they said, you're going to try it, but you're going to do it a little differently than what they said, or not how they showed exactly, and it's going to work out perfect. And you're going to be like, wow, I get it. I get it now. Like, it's going to click then. It's not always an instant because somebody told you it's going to work that you're going to go and sit down and do it. And I've had a couple of these aha moments throughout my nail journey. A couple of them. Things that I've seen people say and I've seen people show me, but it did not happen for me until it happened for me. Just by being at my nail desk, practicing, just not even thinking about it for real, and it happens. So, anyway, y'all saw how my application looked. This is how it looks after I file and buff. I actually did not have to file and buff a whole lot, and they look good to me. They're not perfect, but they look good. So those are the colors I'm going to be using for this design. I'm just going to go in with my young nails. I'm sorry, y'all. My baby is extremely loud. It seems like every time I try to record, the house just gets loud. But anyway, I'm just cleaning my nails with my young nail swipe. And I'm not really sure if I'm going to buy more swipe. It works perfectly fine, but I feel like alcohol works just the same. There's nothing against young nails. I like them, but I'm not gonna pay a whole bunch for something that I feel like alcohol can do. I don't really know the big difference between it. If any of you guys know the big difference between alcohol cleaning off the nail and swipe, please leave me a comment down below and let me know. I would greatly appreciate it. I did go in with my Born Pretty base coat. Usually I would use a top coat because I've been out of base coat for an embarrassing amount of time, and I wasn't planning on getting any to be honest, but I actually really love the Born Pretty base coat, and I also love their top coat. So yeah, that'll be my go-to until something better comes along, if anything better comes along. So I just went ahead and painted my two solid color nails. And I'm doing a lot of airbrushing in this video. So it's a lot of changing out the airbrush and cleaning or whatever. It didn't take that long, but it is a little bit time consuming. Not too much. So I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about what's been going on with me as far as, I just got my nail tech license, so I've been, putting it out there that I'm accepting clients. And when I tell you, I have been having a ton of support from the people in my area, and I'm not even going to lie. I'm surprised. Excuse me. I'm really surprised. I was not planning on having this much business this soon, this fast. And I guess it's not great to think that way, but I'm definitely not thinking that way anymore. I feel extremely blessed and grateful and abundant in my whole journey. Like, I thank God all the time for putting me in this position because it's more than what I could have asked for. I've done a lot of nails. I still have appointments for this week, for next week. Like, it's going amazingly well. And I'm so happy about it. I'm extremely happy about it. So I just wanted to share that great news with you guys. It's nothing like practicing on a human hand. Yes, the mannequin hand is great if you just cannot get a human hand. But that human hand, I do, when I first started working on people, which was when I was in school, there was a huge difference between my work on my digital hand and my work on a person. Like, my digital hand work was, oh my God, I thought it was so great. But when I got to working on a person, it just was not the same. And that's the same thing with the silicone hand, in my opinion. My work is not the same on my silicone hand as it is a human hand. I don't know if it's because I can manipulate the silicone hand however, or I don't know what it is. But oh, another breakthrough that I had last week when I was doing nails. This armrest, I don't use it for clients at all. This armrest is overrated. At first, I thought that you would need it, but y'all know I wasn't really working on people like that. I was, basically working on a silicone hand. I thought I needed this armrest, like it's going to put their hand in the perfect position to just. No, absolutely not. I was doing some nails. I had like 3 clients in one day, y'all. And when I tell you my back was hurting so bad, my shoulder was hurting so bad. Because for one, I wasn't even resting my arm on the table. Like, their hands was so high that my arms are constantly up. So they got tired. They started hurting. And I was like, yo, I couldn't turn the hands how I wanted to. Nobody's hand was laying flat. I don't know if it was the armrest or the person. But at some point, I said, screw this armrest. Let me move this out of the way. And when I tell you, I did those nails so doggone good. I was like, yo, I do not need this armrest. Who said these? Who said we needed these? Like, why is everybody popping out with these? Cause no. No, ma'am. Don't need it. My work has been so good since I ditched this armrest. Of course, I'm going to use it when I'm practicing on my silicone hand because, I mean, she can't hold her hand up, and I don't want to hold her hand, But as far as working on clients, this thing is just as good as gone. So that's what I was talking about when I say experience. Sometimes you just have to experience things to see how they work out for you. Because I mean, everybody was using the armrest, so I was like, maybe it's something to it. Maybe I should go get me one. Luckily, I only spent like $10 on mine. I didn't go out and get no $39 armrest. It wasn't happening, so I don't feel like, and it still is useful to me, so I don't feel like I wasted any money because I am gonna be using it, just not with my clients. But yeah, that was just another thing that I had to experience, like. It might work for some people. I'm not saying that it doesn't. If you want to try using one when working on people, that's great. It might work out perfectly for you. However, for me, it did not. It was a complete 180 difference of my application using this armrest and without using it. But anyway, I feel like I don't know. I got a lot of energy, y'all, and I'm just talking a whole lot. And I hate to make videos and leave you guys in silence because my music isn't great. If I had some bomb background music, I wouldn't feel bad about leaving y'all in silence with the video. But My music isn't that great right now. So I just finished my palm trees. Of course, I've done palm trees in the past. I've showed you guys my horrible palm trees. And then I just recently did another like recreation of the old palm trees that I did. So this is just a recreation of both of those palm trees. I did not make them super skinny this time. I made sure to thicken them up. It's actually funny because I seen one nail tech and she did some palm trees and she said they were boneless palm trees. And I cracked up, y'all, because her limbs on her trees were super skinny and she called them boneless and I was like ain't no way. So I make sure I don't have boneless palm trees anymore. Okay, so now I'm working on my dolphin, and it was really easy to make. To break it down simple as possible, it's like two crescent moons just turned at different angles, for real, for real. And then you put a triangle on top and a triangle at the bottom, and boom, you got a dolphin. So that's the easiest I can explain that. Super simple. I do feel like this is a beginner friendly nail art design. Um, you can't really go wrong with like lines and shapes and things like that. The birds, however, they look so simple. They look so simple, y'all. But I promise you, I struggle with these birds so much to the point I'm over it. Like, you just make a M, right? But you can't make like a full M. And like, I'm over birds. I mean, I couldn't do this design without adding the birds because I feel like it added a little detail. But if I never have to draw another bird in my life, I think I'll be all right. Like, I'm good. I'm all the way good. And I think this is like my second or third take. I promise y'all, it seems so simple. Like, just do an M. But you know what? I'm not great with doing curves. But anyways, we made it to the end of this video and this is what the design is looking like. I know the reference picture had a matte top coat. I, however, prefer a glossy top coat, so that's what I did. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below and let me know what you think. I love them. I love the colors, the gradient, all of that ombres. Yes, I love it. So until next time, you guys, I'll catch you in the next one.